Hey, this is Tina and Marcus with Journey into the Haunted, and I just wanted to do a quick overview for you guys on our paranormal music boxes that we have for sale in our Etsy shop, which is Journey into the Haunted. You can find it at journeyintothehaunted.com. So we have these were the initial music boxes that we made and started selling, and we're still going to continue with those for the time being in the shop. They're a wooden box that is painted. We have them in red, pink, and black currently. That could change. But they're pretty easy to use. These are $90 or $95 in the shop, depending what color you get. You just open the little wood box. There's a battery box in here. We have them Velcroed in there so that you can pull the battery box out and it's easy to access. They take AA batteries, and you basically just put the batteries in, turn the power switch on, close your box. Your sensor is right here. You want to point that away from you at whatever area you're going to be using it for to detect motion. It will need set down and let be standing just by itself with nothing in front of it for about 15 to 20 seconds to allow it to read the area and calibrate to start detecting the motion, and then it is ready to go. Mark, do you have anything you want to add about the sensor or how the box works?
It's a, they call it a PIR sensor, but essentially it's an infrared sensor. It has a cone detection range out of the front that I believe is 120 degrees. Might be 90. I'd have to look that up.
I think it's 120.
120.
Mm-hmm.
And then the distance is between 3 and 16 feet, depending on the sensitivity that you set the sensor to. When it's shipped from us, it is set right in the middle. So you can adjust it higher or lower depending on your needs. Also, these have the ability, you can change the sound that is built into it. You can use a USB mini cable, I believe. You plug right into the board and you can update the songs that are in it. But the easier way would be use a micro SD card. Put your sample size, your small sample songs or a song on there that's been broken up into smaller chunks. Just put it on that SD card and then stick it in the machine. And it'll play from the SD card before it plays from the main board. So if you don't want to mess with plugging in your computer, deleting what's there and putting new on, you can just use an SD card, and they're fairly inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
It does have volume control. You can turn it up or down. That's on the board itself. You can actually, if you load songs on it and you want to hear them, you can push the play button on the box, and then you can cycle forward and next and make sure they all work prior to being on an investigation.
Cool. We do have instructions that come with the boxes that tell you how to change the songs if you wish to do so. I am very not techie, and as a true test, I did change the songs on one of the boxes all myself without having Mark help me, and I was able to do it. So I kind of think if I can handle it, pretty much anybody can. But we have step-by-step instructions that come with all of the boxes. Like he said, the little cards that are built in here, those have the adjustments on it for volume or the sensitivity. And like Mark said, we ship them with the sensitivity reading to the medium setting, but we also have instructions in there that come, and it has a photo and it tells exactly what all of the little buttons do so that you can easily change that information yourself if you wish to do so. The sensor, when I've used these boxes on investigations, I think they pick up even further than the 16 feet. But we, say the 16 feet for sure, but I think they tend to even pick up a little bit further. We of course recommend for indoor use, just because if you're outdoors and branches are moving or things are blowing around, it's going to set them off. So you definitely want to use them for indoor. But the wooden boxes, also because the batteries and everything are inside, he does have a little light on here. So this does illuminate when the box is powered on. So you can at least have a visual of if your batteries die. So that's these are the little $90 boxes. The black's 90, the red and the pink are 95. But that's the wooden boxes that we started our little business with. And then recently, he has been working on this for quite some time, but he developed a 3D printed box, and got that all up and running for us. These are a little bit smaller in size than the original box. They, of course, are the nice hard plastic 3D print boxes. Because of the availability of colors of the 3D PLA, I kind of went crazy. And over the time we've started doing this, we have like all of these colors. We can do a music box in any of these colors. And this one here actually is a newer color that's one of my favorites. It's called Unicorn Elixir. It's kind of an iridescent, glittery, awesome color. But with the new boxes, the batteries are still inside. They are screwed together. When you do purchase one of these boxes, we have some keys that we ship. They're basically screwdriver keys on a key ring, so that I know some of my other equipment has screws on the battery boxes, and if your stuff dies on an investigation, these will actually be really handy to have around. But they come with it, so you just unscrew the 4 little screws. The battery box is inside. I don't have one that's unscrewed at the moment. But basically you only need to get inside the box to put the battery in it, or if you want to adjust something. One thing I love is that I asked him if he could put an external power switch on these. So where you have to open up these boxes to turn them off and on. And if you pick them up to move them, you got to, turn them off and on. These have a little illuminated switch on the outside. So sensor is exactly the same. The sensor and all of the workings between the two boxes, exactly the same. This one just has the power on the exterior, which is nice. It's going to play right away. This is the song that comes loaded on every single box. It's a free use song, so that's what comes on all of our boxes. And it just kind of goes through what it's doing now as the little calibration cycle. So we'll see if it's probably still. So it takes a little bit right when it gets started to pick up on the tunes, but that's these are the newer boxes. These are $115 for black or for white. And then all of the other colors, we've got some glow in the dark, we've got stuff with glitter, we've got color shift, we've got all kinds of stuff. But all of the other colors are $125 for those boxes. Then we just started doing custom boxes. So this one here has my logo on it that he did for me. So this is my box. But we can now offer some customization on the boxes too. So these, we just have a $25 charge if we're able to accommodate your request for customization. So if you do like the black boxes, they're black or white is $115 plus the $25 for custom. Or if you want to do a colored like mine, these are $125 plus the customization of $25. So these are $150 for the custom boxes. If you have an SVG file by chance of your logo or the wording that you want put on the box, if you can send it to us, that is extremely helpful. If you know the name of your font that you have for your team or would like, if you can send us that, that also is very helpful. But to do the custom stuff, you could just reach out to us through Etsy. Just do the contact seller, and we kind of go from there and work with you on what you would like for your custom box. It can be your name, your team name, and your logo. We are working with just kind of a limited space on here, so that's one thing to keep in mind.
Could even do team logo and everything here, and maybe name of the person across the top. Anywhere there's blank space, we might be able to do something.
Yeah. We just kind of, it's a new thing, and Marcus figuring all of this out as he goes, and he's doing an amazing job with it. Just one thing is, if something's like super intricate, we may have to make some modifications. But like I said, we work with you through that. Just message us through Etsy, and we will get back to you. We will send you a proof to have you sign off on it and make sure it's exactly what you want before we run the box. And then we ship it out to you. Turnaround right now on them, we can do probably 3 to 5 days. We both do work full time and do this kind of on the side. And we do travel quite a bit too. So, that's something else we kind of will let you know, when you reach out to us. But, right now the custom boxes, he's getting done in like 3 business days. Because we've had some, fairly easy to convert, I guess, requests so far. So he's been able to get on those and get those run and get them sent out. So I just thought it'd be fun to go on here and kind of do a side-by-side comparison of the boxes that we have, the differences between them, and then also now with the customization, what is available. And I cannot help myself buying awesome PLA colors, so I'm always adding colors. If by chance there's a color you're interested in or want that we don't have, I have no problem ordering in a color too, as long as they're kind of within the same price range as what we purchase. We wouldn't have any additional charges for ordering in a color if I need to. If it's something that's kind of a special thing, we can obviously talk about that if there needs to be a little additional fee for that. But
there may be, if it's a custom color, maybe a longer lead time as we wait to get the filament.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I think that's it. Is there anything else I should add?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just again too, the sensor is exactly the same on the boxes. The insides are all the same on all of the boxes. Really, the only difference is this one has you have to open the box and turn it off and on the power switch. And then it has the little light, where the only time you have to really open them is to replace the batteries, or if you want to, make some changes on it. And then it has the power on the outside with the little illuminated light. And we're always here to help. So if you guys have any questions on them before you get the box, you're thinking about a box, you've ordered a box and need some help, you just have to reach out to us and we are happy to help you. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, while I got you, I'll show you what else we have. We have the K2 meter stands. We have these in all of the 20 plus colors, so you can get it to match your 3D music box if you want it to match, if you want some different colors. These are really nice. Set them up down at the end of the hallway, one less thing in your hands while you're out investigating. These are designed specifically for this exact style of K2 meter, which is pretty much the most common one, but these work great. And then we also have cat ball stands. Simplest thing, but these are fabulous. They just obviously sit in like this. We have these in the matching colors for everything too. These are really nice for locations that have uneven floors. that have dirt floors. I've come across that quite a bit. Or just places that aren't, the floors aren't level and these kind of want to move around. You're able to put these on here and they still do go off even on the stand. And I think that makes it even more of, kind of takes away the false positives on it. So these have been super popular. People really like these. And again, these come in like 20 plus colors. The K2 meter stands are $12. We also have a listing where we have, if you need a K2 meter, you can get the K2 meter with the stand. So there's another listing. I don't recall the price of that off the top of my head, but that's in our shop. And then the little cat ball stands come in. One order of cat ball stands is 6. So you get 6 cat ball stands for $5. And you can pick a color and get 6 of all the same color, or I do have a little mystery bag so you can order cat ball stands and let me have fun and pick 6 different colors to send you out. So usually when I do those, I include a glow in the dark one because I think the glow in the dark is really cool. We have glow in the dark music boxes in regular glow in the dark, in a rainbow glow in the dark, and a hot pink glow in the dark, which I just got in and we ran out of the hot pink. I've got more of it on order. People absolutely love that. So we've got the glow in the dark stuff. We've got the glow in the dark and the K2 meter stands and the cat ball stands. Is there anything else I need to tell him about?
Not yet.
Not yet. He's working on some other stuff. So stay tuned to the shop, follow the shop, and follow us on Facebook. Journey into the Haunted on Facebook. I do a lot of photography at locations, so I share a lot of that. A lot of investigations coming up. It's crazy. Our books are almost full through November already, which is nuts, but very exciting. Lots of cool locations, lots of new locations, collabs with amazing teams. We've got a podcast coming out soon. Some vendor events this year that I'm looking forward to, and we are kicking off our events, hosting events side this year. Malvern Manor we're doing on April 6th. That's sold out really quick, so that's sold out. I'm excited about that. I'm also doing a big Halloween event and investigation at Malvern Manor, Malvern, Iowa, October 26th. So I just put tickets up for sale on Friday for that. There's VIP that include overnight, and then there's some general admission till 2 a.m. We're going to be doing a lot of fun Halloween things. With the investigation, we're having a costume party. I've got some fun Halloween stuff. I've already been buying stuff for that event, so I am super excited about it. And a couple other events in the works. So follow us on Facebook, Journey into the Haunted. And I think that's all we got for you. So if you have any questions, reach out to us through the Etsy store, through the Facebook page, and we are happy to chat with you. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your interest in our music boxes, and we hope to talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.